Yeah guys, if you are or want to become a really good barista, then there's something really essential which you have to have, and that's a super precise, very accurate, reliable scale for the coffee. So why is that important? Of course, you can buy a scale for $10 and it will show you something, but the stress here is on something. You don't want to have just something, you want to have something reliable, and that's why we have this scale here measuring really accurate to 0.1 grams up to 1 kilogram, and at 1 gram accuracy up to 3 kilograms. And it comes also in a super fancy box, so it could also be a great gift. And so here we have it. Comes in with this pad on top. We get some information, even screen protector. Comes with a standard USB-C to C charging cable, instructions manual. And so to be able to charge the device, we have to remove the protection and then we just plug it in. And here we can see it's also charging USB-C to C with PD, so it's a very modern device. Shows right away the charge level here. And then we can use it right away with a long press. Make sure that you tear it if it's not on 0. For example, when we remove this here, just tip here again and it will recalibrate. And so we can do the measurement here. And so it confirms the weight with exactly 1 gram. So we have confirmation that it's very accurate. Let's try with this one here, exactly 5 grams. This one here, 10 grams. And this one exactly 20, and this one exactly 100, even at 1 digit. Absolutely amazing. What's also very important for a scale, of course, that it measures the weight everywhere exactly. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's definitely a real professional grade scale. Never seen something so accurate. Of course, we also want to check if it's possible to measure a fraction of a gram. Actually, it's supposed to measure down to 0.1 gram. I mean, it's still working. So let's try here with some water drops. So now with 1 drop we have 0.05. Now we have 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1 gram. Still not showing anything. Maybe it doesn't like the water on it. Let's continue. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. Yeah, it's really a lot. How much can I put here? I mean, that's about 3 grams and it's showing 0.5. Why would that be? I really have no clue why that is. Let's try with a little bit more water. So you can see it's definitely doing the change, or also more water right away. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Why does it work like that now? I really can't explain you why. It seems to be capable to measure up to 1 digit. Sometimes super accurate, sometimes, especially on very low weight, not responding. Maybe not a scientific scale, but for coffee I don't see any problem. But of course, if you want more features, then you can install the Difluid Cafe app from the official Play Store or App Store. So of course, we have to give all the permissions so that it's fully working. I didn't have to go into the settings. It has right away detected this device after turning it on, so I can click on connect, and so we have it already here. And so you can see we have really a lot of options. We can even record the brewing process and then analyze the brewing result if we have something done already. Yeah, there's so much we can do here. Absolutely amazing. Also regarding the coffee beans measurements. If you need to change some settings in the scale from the app, just go to the center tab, then hit the scale here on top, hit it again, and so it starts with the different modes. We have the geek mode, we have the brew mode, we have the espresso mode, we have the competition mode. We can turn on auto detecting time, and we have different auto-detecting timing modes. We can even activate auto-stop timing, countdown mode, sets different countdown times, and much more. You can see really nice. We even have a weight calibration So you can see we have really much more. So here you can really see the huge difference compared to a normal scale. That's why real baristas have a real dedicated coffee scale. And so let's, for example, record a brewing process. So we click here. We can even set the scale to 0 directly from here. And so let's start the brewing process. And we can see it starts automatically measuring everything, starts a timer or the time measuring. It shows the flow rate, shows the grams, shows everything. You can see how the flow rate is changing. And so let's stop it. We can go to the full view and have then the full results in detail. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, and so we can see here things which we cannot see with a normal scale. Of course, very advanced, very detailed scale for the pro or semi-pro barista. Yeah, very interesting thing, has been working really reliable except from very small amounts of weight. 0 point something grams or so. Other than that, it has been working really reliable. I like the app. I like that it's rechargeable. I also like that it's very beautiful. And so very interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this Difluid Microbalance Ti coffee scale, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.